Hello, and welcome back to Food with Life with our wonderful naturopathic doctor, Peter Wilhelmsson in Sweden. We're about to have some berries, yes?
Yes, we have a wonderful feast. A feast for the eyes, a feast for the body, a feast for your health.
The colors.
Yes, aren't they beautiful?
Very.
All kinds of colors. We always recommend a rainbow diet, and we recommend also when you eat berries to
Yes.
eat different types of berries because they each have wonderful color properties. So we're going to start out here with the cranberries.
Cranberries.
Yes, they're used a lot to prevent urinary infections, and they have properties that kill bacteria, the E. coli bacteria. So if you drink a little bit of the cranberry juice every day, it helps prevent kidney stones and urinary tract infections. Then we're going to go over to the gooseberry. Remember this gooseberry?
The gooseberry is the sister berry to the mooseberry.
Yes, that's right. You got that one right. And it has the vitamin C, it has the fiber, it's also good for your urinary tract, and it has this ellagic acid, which is a substance that's a strong antioxidant that's in some herbs, some teas, some foods, some berries. It's in the raspberry, and it's one of the strongest antioxidants, and where we've researched it most in science is in the green tea. So when we drink the green tea, and we read about how good it is for your health, one of the magic properties of green tea is this ellagic acid. It's also in these berries, and that's what helps to make them antioxidant berries. Now we have the currants coming up here. We've got the red currants, we've got the black currants. And we have the red currants, which are quite cleansing, and they have the vitamin C. They're good for your urinary tract. They're good for if you have too high of a fever, colds. Then we have the black currants, which have these omega-6 fatty acids called GLA, which is also an evening primrose oil, which is good for your skin. It also has the vitamin C 4 times as much as the oranges does. So it has the fiber, it has the antioxidants, it has some of these omega-6 oils that are good for you.
This is more about talking about current events, yes?
You can eat that currently, yes. Yes, it's very good. And then we have the sea buckthorn, which is a folk medicine in the Baltic states. It has omega-7 fatty acid, which is good for your mucous membranes and very good for dry eyes, for instance. And it's very tart. But we'll talk later about how to make it a little sweeter.
You know, Peter, I really like this look of this curry berry.
Now, actually, it's sea buckthorn.
Sea buckthorn.
It's a strong one, isn't it?
Ooh.
Wow, that's a kick.
Hot.
That's why we usually put a little bit of sweetener in it, with some honey or something. And we have the raspberries, which you know are very delicious and has a lot of vitamin C, and it's actually very good anti-inflammatory for rheumatism. Now we're going to go on and look at the blackberry here. The blackberries also have a lot of C vitamin in them. Really good for the lungs, especially good for coughs, and it helps to prevent diarrhea or help with diarrhea problems.
All right.
Now we're going to the king of the berries. All over the Swedish forest, people pick these wonderful bilberries, which is in the blueberry family. And these are so good for your vision. You know, it's good for improving your vision, preventing eye diseases, and it has a lot of the antioxidants. It has the highest amount of antioxidants of all these berries. So it's very protective against all diseases and very good for preventing cardiovascular disease.
Yes.
Good for the arteries.
This is the main berry of Sweden.
This is the main berry of Sweden, our bilberry. People from all over the world use these in herbal remedies.
So it's also called blueberry. Or they're different.
Blueberry is the general family, but there's different kinds of blueberries. This is the one that's the most medicinal, the wild bilberry.
I see.
Now here we have the strawberries, which are, you see the difference between the garden strawberries and the little ones here, the wild ones. The wild ones, we found that little patch up in the mountain there. And these have a lot of wonderful properties, a lot of vitamins, minerals, and actually they've done studies showing that it helps prevent cancer if you eat strawberries. But you have to eat the organic ones because they're heavily sprayed lots of times.
I think yes.
And so eat the organic ones, make sure you're not allergic to them, and enjoy the strawberries. And the wild strawberries have even stronger properties than the garden strawberries.
We did a show about organic foods
Oh, good.
and non-organic. You know, it's so important to have organic.
Good, yes.
Let's go have some food.
Let's have some
Let's
food.
have a belly feast.
Very good idea, very good.
This is Food with Life.